Hey there everybody, PC here, bringing you the 7th episode of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire Randomized versus Nuzlocke. With me as usual is my versus partner EJ. How are you doing?
Tired and nervous, but you know what? We're here. And not tired and nervous for this game, I'm talking about real life. Because look at this! That ain't where we were before, but that's another story. Now I broke it.
Broke what? Yeah, I admit I had a terrible start. I really did. But hey, we're at the 7th episode, EJ. If this gets 100 likes, we'll record the next recording session shirtless.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not gay, but I don't want to see PC without a shirt.
Yeah. Imagine we just do that, but we lift the camera up. They can only see our heads. We're like, hey, we are shirtless. Then we just lower the camera quickly and go back up. Anyways, ready to start the timer. Are you ready?
Yes, I should get my timer up too.
If you want.
Can't have
I mean,
PC
it is
cheating on me,
at 20 to 25, so if we accidentally go over, it's fine.
Tambourine is
We're not going to go to 30 minutes.
Tambourine, dude. I swear.
From Dragon Ball?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Legends, we're getting the Tambourine character from OG Dragon Ball. Alright, I'm ready. 20-minute timer. Ready?
Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go. It's too bad you guys aren't getting simple. He's the perfect counter for Gohan. Remember the 4-way, no, not 4-way, 5-way game through? The playthrough? He destroyed Gohan. It was awesome.
Okay, I think this is okay. So PC, what do you think of the location that I'm in the game?
Well, you've gotten far. You really got far.
Yeah.
But then again, you also cheated.
How did I cheat?
You moved in with Dan and got yourself a free Dragon Knight. You think I wouldn't notice, didn't you? Yeah. You know what, AJ? For our Gen 4 versus, I'm gonna move in with Big, get myself a Darkrai.
You know what? Do it.
Well, Big, I hope you have a guest bedroom, guys. I'm going in.
And if you don't, looks like you're sleeping on the floor. Okay, so as you can tell, like I did by the intro of the episode, I am no longer in Texas, right? It was in my update video. And twist of events, I am now living with Mr. Special. And so, oh, that did a lot of damage. Why would you crit me? I'm gonna have to swap here.
Guys, it's one of those days. It's one of those days, EJ.
So,
oh, that's what I got. Okay.
I googled and I even emailed and I was like, hey, is it possible? What's my moveset on this thing again? Okay, yeah.
Should I?
Is it possible to transfer, you know, my license progress? Now, granted, I didn't make that much on it, but my main concern was that it cost me a fee to start it, right? And they're like, yeah, you can do that. Blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. So I switched from Texas to Ohio. One sand attack and we're missing. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Accuracy theory. You guys still don't believe it. You guys still don't believe me when I say it. No, I'm not. We need a hacker. We need a hacker to actually look into the game and actually see what's the accuracy rate for everybody else.
Okay, I have some of this. This is why you get your barrel.
Okay, do you resist this? I don't think you do.
It's gonna do a lot of damage. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, so let's go. Debut, and she gets the poison.
There was the lady that I spoke to. She said, I'm your assigned person to help you, you know, working on your license and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. She's like, you know, we can call on Tuesday and get you going. I thought this was going to be like a 10-minute call. It was a 40-minute call.
Ah!
She had so many details. So then what you're going to want to do after you do this, you're going to be next to this, and this is going to be a $65 fee fine, and then there's going to be something for $109, then you're going to have the something whatever for $50, and then after you get the proof for this test, then you're going to have to do this. By the way, this test is not online. You're going to have to do this in person at a place where they have a scheduled date. When did you want to start teaching? The school year in August. Okay, so I think that's possible. If you take this test in 3 weeks' time, and I'll have a follow-up with you, and I'm just like, That's how it works. I'm like, like maybe type some of that out in the email or something or whatever, like. And so she did like very minimal bullet points of like what I have to do next. And so basically where I was when I was in Texas was I was watching online courses that then teach you what you need to know, and you take little quizzes, and then you would have to take like, you know, a test for it at the end. Well, here in Ohio, you just took a step backwards, because I have to resend my transcripts again, which I thought she just saw that I had them, so I don't know why I need to send them again. And then, I don't know where to go next. I think I go this way.
To the right, EJ. It's always right.
I don't think it's to the right. I think I gotta go this way.
Go right.
I have to take this test. Did I do this? See, I'm doing it
to the right,
again.
EJ.
PC's watching the video beforehand, like, you know, seeing what to do, and I haven't done that. Okay. Who's
In this game, no, I know what to do. I know it by heart. I might check for the later gens, but I do know where to go from gens 1 and upward.
What I've already
3.
completed and stuff like that. Okay,
Ah.
okay, it's coming back to me.
It's coming back to him, guys.
Anyway, point is, I have to take a test that I didn't have to take while I was in Texas, and it has to be an in-person thing, and it's got like 120 questions for an hour and a half, and you have to get a certain score to at least pass naturally. So, I'm like, does it say what it's about? And she goes, well, it's going to have music oral, it's going to have music theory, and so far I'm like, okay, good, I know that stuff. And she's like, it's going to have music history, and I'm like, crap.
Ah!
And then on top of it, she said it's going to have Western music history and like Greek mythology or whatever, stuff like that. And I'm just like, mega crap.
Greek.
The last stuff that I learned, the last time I learned about that was like in my undergrad, which was like, how many years ago? 5? This guy has a Kyogre? Like...
I didn't realize my Crocodile didn't have a water type move. Oh my god! Why is everyone has normal type moves and only normal type moves? It's annoying!
But
thank god I got licked before the Dusclops came on the screen.
I've made it this far, so like I'm gonna try. I tried clicking on the links, and I said to her, I said, hey, I know it says like this is how you're supposed to get it, but I'm confused on the link that you gave me. Can you explain this a bit to me a bit more? Because that's what she's there for. And the Teachers of Tomorrow program is pretty good at like responding to phone calls or emails and stuff like that. Granted, by that time that happened, because I said one of the links didn't work, and then she responded, oh, you have ancient power. Of course you did.
Yes, he does.
It's now past, you know, business hours, so I have to wait until tomorrow to hear a response from her. So it's like, okay, well, since I can't literally progress, I'm gonna chill and play, you know, video games now and stuff like that there. But she is very knowledgeable in what she's talking about, and she said a lot of the people who are in her department used to be teachers, and like they're done being teachers, but they like to help other people, like, you know, how they can become a teacher and stuff like that. So. A lot of information to digest, but I think now that I'm more of an adult, I can try to handle it better. Because if it was a younger me, I'd be like, just forget it. It's not worth it. It's like, no,
understandable.
I've come this far. I ain't giving up just yet. But then she's like, do you have a lot going on? Do you think you can get this done? And I'm like, well, I have a job interview for a cashier on Thursday. Because, by the way, I quit Target. Frick that job. I'm gonna see if I go back to work at Meyer, and he was like, yeah, usually we start you at, you know, $14.50, but because you have experience, we'll start you at $16 an hour. And I'm like, bet. So we'll try to incorporate schooling with work and see if we can make it all fit together.
Too much information and not much to do, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So just let me teach, all right? I'm more than qualified. Like
imagine the days when you could just get a job so quickly.
I know. She was asking me questions on the phone, and then I thought it was just like she was curious about my background or whatever. And then at the end she goes, "Congratulations, you passed." I'm like thinking, I was like, "Yay!" And in my head I'm like, "That was a test."
Oh by the way, this is a test. A pop quiz, EJ. A real life pop quiz.
But that just goes to show when I answered honestly, like, it just comes to me, dude. I'm good to go.
Hey, well, you know your craft. You're already ready.
Exactly. Why do I gotta take all this tests and crap? I'll tell you why. Because I'd be making way more money if I did. So.
Well, AJ, nobody wants you to get more money. Well, at least from your employment agency.
Not to mention, I need, like, you know, health insurance and stuff like that too. So I don't know. I gotta figure something out. I gotta literally tell myself, okay, you need to designate like 3 hours to just schooling stuff before you turn on the computer and play video games, you know? And that's like after like I work or whatever, if I have a morning shift, because I don't even know what my work schedule would be, if it's morning shifts, night shifts, a mixture of both. Orange juice, apple juice, grape juice, lime juice. I'm not with the juices, you're gonna juice me all over. Giggity. Ooh, a dragon.
Growl. He growled me, EJ.
How have you been, PC?
Doing better.
Better? Okay.
Doing much better. Yeah. Finally finished Neptunia Game Maker. God, I've been replaying that game so many times. Really, I've played 2 games for the price of 10. That's how it worked for me. 2 Neptunia games, and I had to replay them like 5 times each.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's all for trophy and completion stuff. And why does she have Mew?
Mew's easy,
Do I have...
PC.
Oh, wait. It might have transformed.
Now,
Should
if
I
it was
go for
Mewtwo,
this?
you should be scared. But if it's Mew, that's okay. It's just a mythical.
Yeah, I miss the days I had, whatchamacallit, Umbreon. Those were the days when I could just go up against freaking Mewtwo and just say, do it! I want the XP! Yeah, let's go. Flame, you are awesome.
Oh, other bright side is... Go on.
Nah, and honestly, with this move, he finally actually feels like the Mega Man character I named him after. Finally.
I was just gonna say though, now I do have a car. Again, it's not like I was having to borrow Danny's truck. So, that's good. And then Special's got his car too. So.
Yeah, nice. Cars everywhere.
Can't wait to move again in 4 months though. That in between work and school, oh boy.
Yeah, EJ moving around. You can't keep him pinned down. Thank God mathematics learned water gun in one level. Thank God. Jeez. I never noticed it didn't have a water type move. It just scared the hell out of me.
You know what's crazy though? From doing this Nuzlocke run, however, is very underrated. I can't believe I hated it. It's coming in clutch. Don't you poison me.
Well,
in this one episode, I've been poisoned, paralyzed, and poisoned again.
Well, AJ, you're in sync with my opponents. I've been doing that to them all episode. Honestly, Leela's been coming in clutch.
I think your Pokemon is spreading the virus, and then these guys are catching it and they're giving it to me.
Well, AJ, Leela used to be your Pokemon, right?
She did.
Yeah, and now she's poisoning with Sludge Bomb and Poison Point. She's doing very well with that one.
Must be nice. Alright, I got 30.
Oh, it's a Magikarp.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1.
How am I being outsped by Magikarp? Come on, mathematics. Now we know why EJ failed math. He doesn't take his time to read the question.
I will have to, when I read stuff, I literally have to repeat it to myself a few times. And even the same thing if someone's explaining something to me, they say it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I need to hear it again. But my memory has gotten a lot better. I don't know if it's been the methods or me wanting to learn it. So that's good. But it's kind of bad because when I had to take all those history courses, it wasn't as good as it is now. So I'm just kind of like, crap, dude. Like, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Is music history even important for the profession?
No, it's not. I hate this. Who invented this system? It's so stupid.
Yeah,
What
I mean,
am
I can
teaching-
understand. No, keep going.
What I am teaching is music. Now, if I wanted to give like a musical example for context, like I would say, okay, why don't you check out John Coltrane? Oh, who's John Coltrane? Oh, he's a tenor player. A lot of people used to think of him as a saint. You know, like all these other things that I could say, right? But knowing them, because I want to do main thing is my jazz and maybe some concert band. But knowing them, the type of history questions that they're going to be asking, like I said, because it's going to be like from Western music, which means that's like all the Baroque and the madrigals, like early, what is it called? Renaissance, like music history stuff. Like the trombone that I play, right? They called it, back then it was called like a SACKBUT. Or SACKBUT is the way you spell it, but it's pronounced SACKBUT. I'm like, wow, I played the SACKBUT. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And why I remember that?
Might as well
Because
just
I
go
thought
with
it was so weird. But there is like, it's so like detailed information like that. I don't know if I remember. And she's like, oh, I'm sure you could review it, and maybe in like 3 weeks you could take the test. So I found that when there's a test, and I could take it, it's like in 3 weeks from this Thursday, and today's Tuesday, right? But I was like, why won't it let me register? And then I read it again. I'm like, oh, you have to register an account, and then it lets you sign up to go take this test. And that's like, okay, well at least I know that before I progress with that and sign up for the test. I did find there is a study guide they offer, and you have to pay $15 for it. And I'm gonna say, yeah, that's worth the $15 because. Like, it could be anything. Now, granted, it may have some questions that will be on there, and it will have some questions that will not be on there. But it'll give me an idea of, like, what kind of questions am I giving? Are these music questions you might use for middle school? Are they used for high school? Is it both? Why does this person have a super potion? Why do they think they're so cool? I don't know. These are the questions I am asking.
Honestly, I can understand how history would work if you were using it for personal reasons, yes, but I don't see how it's important for the course.
No, yeah, exactly. It's not really at all. And maybe more as you get older, and you can give, like I said, for context for certain stuff. Because as a jazz musician, or even classical, we like to listen to the recording, so it gives us a better understanding of how the music should be performed. And if you say, like, you know, oh, who's the personnel, right? You know, who's on the recording, yada yada yada. Oh, can I understand their mindset of this person when they played it? Well, what was their background? How did they get interested? Am I doing anything similar? Stuff like that, you know. But
yeah, like it would help you teach, yes, but it's not.
But it should be a requirement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to teach. You have to learn history, EJ. Otherwise, history will die.
So that's what I'm having to deal with. So I'll wait for tomorrow until if she can explain like what I'm supposed to do with the one Shunky with the Hunka. But that's how I've been. So. Right side, you looking forward to the Among Us session on Friday for Soda Stream?
Yes, I am.
Should be last.
Oh.
Watch me say this, and then like something super bad happened, and now this is gonna just be an awkward episode for you to edit. Like, oh, yeah, there was some heat that happened, and now, oh, EJ, how could you?
Nah, things are going well. Things are going well. You're not sure if you're staying with Crocodile, but that's fine. It's fine. We can do this.
Gotta say, even though my brain stepped up for a few seconds, I think I'm still way ahead of PC. I will say you were closer than I thought you were to me, but I'm still ahead.
Wow! See how he underestimates me, guys. See how he underestimates me.
Yeah, because you win off of luck.
He will never stop saying that.
Mr. Joey Wheeler, dude.
How am I John Wheeler?
Listen, man. I won season 1. You, by luck, won season 2. The numbers don't lie.
Well, EJ, mathematics has been on my team twice now, so I think numbers are on my side.
Yeah, and they got some negative symbols over there too. Oh wait, that's mine. I am using what is known as the negative speed force. Name that TV show.
I'm guessing it's the Flash.
Yeah!
Yeah,
You're good
but
at
his
this
speed
game.
force, I know it's the Flash. That I know. I didn't know there was a negative speed force, but
Yeah, that's,
as far as speed force goes, that I know.
yeah, the reverse,
That's the Flash.
The reverse Flash is the negative speed force.
Ah, does he run backwards?
Backwards in the sense that it's not good, it's evil.
Yeah. Ooh, Vile needs some levels. He definitely needs levels.
Almost
Should I
one
keep
shot.
him-
Is that sturdy? No, but it has a
You
horn
know what?
attack. With what horns? Those are tusks.
I know she's also weak to water, but that's fine. Everything is weak to water, EJ. Everything.
Almost there.
There. Ooh. All right, we got 30. Well, less than
No,
30
that's the
seconds
wrong
left.
move.
Good. Who said that? Okay, going with this.
Add it to the list. We've been poisoned, paralyzed, poisoned, and now I've been put to sleep.
Nice. I mean, I just put my execute in the PC, but yeah, we got hypnosis on my team. All I need is an eyesight move, and you'll freeze. And this is time, by the way.
Yep. I'm not touching anything. I'm listening to the animation.
Ah. Well, that's gonna be it for us, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, click the bell for notifications, and don't forget to follow us on our socials. It's all in the description.
For your one
So,
click
AJ,
needs.
any final words? Yes, one-click needs. We all have one-click needs. Who types anymore, right? Any last words, EJ?
No, that was it. Your one click needs. That was my last words.
Ah, okay. Well then, hope you guys enjoy the one-click service we give, and we'll see you guys later.